I did start in the NFL. Didn't make the team, but that's another
Oh,
story.
you start before NFL before CFL.
I was signed by the Indianapolis Colts in 2013,
Oh, shit.
and then after that,
Welcome to for Games for Glory interview with Jay. And how you doing, champ? What's your name and what's up?
hey, Carl, I go by CO. I'm doing well.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. So for anybody who don't know anything about football, you are a football guy who in the league in CFL, right?
Yes.
So
So I played 5 years professional football, in the CFL. I did start in the NFL. Didn't make the team, but that's another
Oh,
story.
you start before NFL before CFL.
I was signed by the Indianapolis Colts in 2013,
Oh, shit.
and then after that, I got released. And
Okay, stop. I'm
yep.
stopping right now because go back for the grinding time.
The grinding time
Yeah. Hey,
that
how,
it took to get there.
yeah. How come? When did it start? For okay, I'm gonna go for the football team.
For the football, it started really when I really started to believe that I could, go professional. I was a teenager.
A teenager.
Yeah. So I would say at 15 years old, when I moved to that, when I changed school to go to Curie-Antoine-Labelle, which was a big football program at the time.
Okay. What time it was? What in 90?
That was like 2005. I started football in 2003, but 2005, that's when I really started to get serious about it.
2005. And how old
I
were
was
you?
15 years old.
15 years old. Okay. So what? How come you used to watch football, shit like that, or
Yes, I watched football.
NFL or CFL?
Both, but I was more of an NFL guy.
NFL guy?
Yeah.
Because me, I used to when I started to watch football. I watched NFL a little bit, but I got bored. Don't ask me why I got bored. I just got bored. Maybe I got bored with it because I didn't know what's going on. The action was there,
Yeah.
but to know what's going on, who's giving the pass, and you don't see the face of
The strategy.
the strategy, everything to it. I got bored, but I still watch football and watching CFL for some reason. Maybe that's because I like to support local shit.
Yeah.
So that's why when I saw the CFL, I said, "Oh shit, we got something like that here."
Yeah.
I started to watch a little bit of it. Like, I don't know. I watched it for maybe 4 years, something like that.
Reminds me of my first Alouette games. I was probably 9 years old, and my mom, she had tickets. We didn't know what football was. All we knew is that guys were just hitting each other, but that was the first time that I encountered football. I was like, that's pretty cool.
So wait a second. So you tell me, before you tried to go for football as a football player, your family was in football and introduced you to football?
Well, that was by accident because normally my mom, she worked at a big corporate company, and they always had tickets for football. She didn't know what it was, but she wanted to have an activity to do. So
Oh shit. Oh, and by the way, you from here or you from are you from Montreal?
well, I was raised in Montreal, but I was born in New York. I'm Haitian, so I grew up in Haiti till I was 7, and then we moved to Montreal.
Oh, okay, all right. So from there, you said you went to see the football with a ticket with your mom, and then you fell in love with football or something.
No, I didn't fall in love with football then. I was like, man, what the heck is this? Like, they're just hitting each other, stopping, hitting each other, stopping. No, I fell in love with football a little later. I was 13 years old, and we had moved to Laval.
Yeah.
And I was, it was like, it was April. I was walking around, and I'm seeing some guys playing football in our football team. The coach see me, and he's like, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 13, but I was looking 15, 16 because I was always, athletic. And he was, you need to play football. And then the other thing I said is, I would like to play football, but you have to convince my mom. So he came with me to to my mom's place, and, convinced my mom that I had to play football. So the next day I was in pads, practicing on the team. Like I was part of the football team that very next day.